Welcome back, everyone, here in super dark and pretty cool, slightly breezy La Puente, California. Uh, Eric
Eric.
and Jose, that would be me. So, this is, I guess, a year-long journey for us. We aged a Prairie Bomb last year in July. Today is
August.
August? Okay.
10th.
August 10th. So, a little over a year aging it. This is not the one. It's kind of hard to see that. See if I can. There you go.
That's the newest batch.
That's the newest batch, yeah.
Without the wax.
Yes, so no wax on this guy. 13% on this guy. This is just sort of to have a direct comparison with, an aged one and a brand new one, essentially.
For me, this is gonna be the ultimate decision if I should even age beers.
Yeah, because right
If
now
it's
we...
not, if it's not worth it, then
yeah, if it's too subtle, not even going to bother aging it. Let's check out the color. It's a little brown. You could actually see this since it's a fluorescent bright
I
light.
remember
It's
that.
a little brown. Ah, man. That's really good. What does that remind you of? I mean, we've had a lot of stouts since, so I mean, what does it remind you of anything?
This is super dark chocolate.
Yeah.
With coffee.
It's
I'm getting very, very faint chilliness.
really?
I'm getting vanilla. Smells sweet. Now let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oof.
I got the peppers. I just got the cocoa nibs, I believe is what it is. It's got a little heat. It's a little breathy.
Yeah, towards the end it is. It's very dry. For sure, cocoa nibs. It tastes like
Yeah, this is like,
very bitter, dark chocolate.
and it's a little like I kind of when I get sort of that roastiness, I sort of contribute that to the coffee, but that sort of chocolate-ish or obviously more cocoa.
It's like roastiness. It's not as. It's more chocolatey than coffee.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's more of a the cocoa nibs just come out like strong, really. That's the driver in this beer here. This is the aged one. Looks exactly. It's kind of hard. There you go. It looks exactly the same except for the fact that it has red wax. I'm gonna be cutting this with the Spider Coast Serrated. This is the Police one. It's a first generation.
This is 14%.
Yeah, this is the only real difference between this.
This is
Perfect.
a year. I can't believe we waited a whole year for
Yeah,
this.
seriously. A whole year just to try this. So, here we go. Let's see if it looks any different.
The carbonation.
It loses the carbonation. The alcohol softens over time. So,
This one smells
This one
more
smells-
syrupy.
it does. It smells a little bit more,
Yeah, it smells.
it's a little different. It's
Smells
not.
way sweeter.
Cheers.
Oh man.
Mmm. That spiciness went away.
Yeah. It's barely there. It's sort of like just peeking its head out.
Yeah, it feels more.
This feels like smoother. It's the texture or the viscosity, if you want to think about it that way, is it's a little like thicker, like slightly thicker.
I'm definitely getting like very, very pronounced dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And
This is a
with
little more
slight
dark
roastiness,
chocolate.
slight coffiness. The heat is, I would say, almost.
It's kind of there. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm drinking a little bit more, if I let it linger on my tongue, it kind of I could feel the heat of the peppers a bit more. The smell is it's slightly different, but it's not a huge difference. Like if you were to blindfold me and tell me which one's which, I probably would almost be guessing. That's how little of a difference it is for me. You know,
I think
I mean
it
there
smells more like vanilla.
there is a difference, but I'm not getting like a huge difference. Open your eyes. Okay. Now you choose. Okay.
Oh,
You choose
very
which
nice.
one.
Okay.
Okay. And you tell me which one seems like it's. Now don't give your answer yet, because I want you to smell and then taste it, and then give your answer.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me.
There kind of is.
All right, hold on.
For all the people that have been wanting to age their beers, this is sort of the test, because I think we've had enough beers under our belt to kind of give a good, a pretty good recommendation if you should age beers or not.
Okay.
Do you want water?
No. I know which one it is.
There is a lot of pressure on there. Okay, so I'll tell you which one's which, okay?
All right. Well, they're so super close that I don't know. My first gut instinct was to think that this one was the newer one.
Okay. Now, are you saying gut instinct because you're just guessing, or because that's your like,
That was
educated
Yeah, when I first smelled it and I first tasted it, I felt the spiciness in this one.
So you think this is the newer one?
I think that's the newer one.
Okay. Now, now that you've had it sort of blindfolded, is there a big difference? Because I think it's one thing to sort of know when you're drinking out of the bottle, you know.
I probably, I don't know. I don't know. It was pretty subtle, but
The difference?
yeah, it's not that much of a difference.
Okay. So you're correct. This is the one that had the new one. This was the old one. Now, I kind of already have made my sort of mind up whether we should be aging or not, or me, not necessarily you. You can age all you want, but I don't think I'm going to age. I don't think I'm going to do it because I don't see a huge difference. There's sort of like maybe a 20% difference. Put it that way.
I'd say 25. I don't know what 20 is, but
well, like it's just
well, because
it's it is sort of a noticeable difference, but it's not so noticeable that this is like, whoa, this is an entirely different beer.
Yeah,
it's not like that,
Yeah, that's true.
So, and that's sort of expectations should always be high, always, in when it comes to certain things. So, my expectation was super high on this one. I was hoping for an entirely different feel of the mouth or just something else, but I didn't get it. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, maybe you stored it wrong or something like that. This has been in my refrigerator, not freezer, obviously. Refrigerator in a brown bag, taped up so that no light would come inside. It's been constantly at its regular, about 45, 50 degrees, whatever it is inside a fridge. I don't have it at the coldest setting, and I don't have it at the super lowest one.
We let it warm up too.
Let it warm up a bit. We're letting them cool, or warm up now. But I don't really taste a super huge difference. So
you know what I say? I say you take out the Bible Belt. Why are we gonna wait another?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I am not into aging, and I think this sort of definitively makes it for me. I'm the guy who does. You know what? Fuck aging. I'd rather drink all four as opposed to I'm gonna age 1 year and then 2 years, and then I was like, why the fuck am I gonna do that? You know, aging to me, it seems like it's something that you should really do us out with drinks or alcohol drinks that are more high in alcohol content. That makes more sense because I had whiskey that's new and some that are old, and there is a difference in there. I taste more of a difference in that than I do with these beers. So that would be my opinion. If you don't mind the whole 25% difference of a beer that age all you want for 8 years. I've seen people age a barley wine for like 8 or 4 years. Is some weird crap like that. But you know what? Yeah, I don't feel that it's worth it to wait an entire year for 25% difference. So yeah,
I think both beers are 10s, obviously, but
yeah.
To age, it's just so subtle, and maybe we're not like true like beer snobs where we can pick up those very subtle notes.
Yeah,
but it's not worth it.
If you're not a super beer snob, do not age. Don't waste your time. You know, we're doing this for you, so I don't really feel it was a whole loss. I mean, it's kind of cool, but yeah.
And who's to say you live long enough to see your beers?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's sort of very arrogant, thinking that you're going to live the next year. Something could happen. Not to bring the party down, but but yeah. So I guess 10 all around. It's still a 10. You know, it's still a 10 beer. Both of them are, but yeah, not a huge difference. They're brothers essentially. You know, just slightly different.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. I guess that's it.
Yeah, the younger brother always wins.
So until next time, drink safe.
See you later.